How's it going, guys? It's Liam here from DrowsyMedia and welcome to my review of the Logitech G510s gaming keyboard. So you may be like, hang on Liam, you said you're doing a review, not an unboxing. Yeah, that is true. I'm not doing an unboxing. I just want to show you the box. So on the front we've got literally just a picture of the actual keyboard. As you can see, the keyboard is there, already set up. And we have got different basically all the specifications in loads of different languages. We've got a little picture that responds to like the screen, macro keys and stuff like that, which we'll get onto in a minute. And yeah, that's about it on the box. So let's get rid of the box. Now the keyboard does come with a wrist rest. So you literally go like you basically just go like that and clip it on. Oh god, I don't want to clip it on. I've clipped it on. I didn't want to do that because I personally don't like using it with a wrist rest. But there you go. That's what it looks like with the wrist rest. So I'm just going to actually flip the keyboard over now, just to show you the back of it. I hope you can see that. See, as you can see, the green lights are coming through from the backlight of the keyboard. Basically, here we've got an information panel here, which has got like your warnings, your health and safety and stuff on. As you can see, the wrist rest is really easy to put on. As I just showed you, it literally clips into these clips here. The wrist rest itself does have grippy bits. Rubberized grippy bits there, and over here on this side. The keyboard itself has rubberized grippy bits there, but none up here. Nothing up here. None of this is rubber. None of this is grippy at all, which is kind of really one of the only faults of this keyboard. You've got your little feet here, which literally just go up and down like that. They're just plastic. They don't actually go that far though, which is really buggy and annoys. It personally annoys me. Come on, Logitech. So the keyboard's like the wrist rest is really easy to get off. You literally can just pull it, try to get it off without breaking it, and I'll flip the keyboard back over. But I do want to talk about the wrist rest for a second because the material is basically just plastic. It's just plastic. There's no finish on it. So I can go like that and try to put fingerprints on it. As you can see, there's no fingerprints on that whatsoever, so that is just very well done there from Logitech. Let's move that out of the way. Oh god, bit of a cold coming on, I think. Anyway, let's get them off the spacebar. So let's go through the main features of the keyboard. I will try and keep this keyboard in shot as much as I can. So as you can see, it is a backlit keyboard. I'll go onto the drivers and stuff later on, but the colours and stuff can all be changed. Like there's different modes. So you can go like that and change your colours. I'll switch it back to green now. As you can see, the WASD and arrow keys are grey actually. I'll turn the backlight on, you might be able to see it slightly better. Yeah, there you go. You can see that WASD and arrow keys are grey, which is kind of a good feature to make them stand out. The texture of the keys isn't any different, it's all glossy. So let's talk about the actual material of the keyboard. Now down here, you have kind of, it's like not of rubber, but not a plastic or glossy. It's really weird. It's like a mix between them all. And this could attract a few fingerprints now and again, but not much. You can see there's some marks like around there. This doesn't light up. This is just kind of the G series keyboard, which is Logitech's gaming range. So the material of the actual keyboard. Let's try and zoom in on. Let's move you over here. Oh god, sorry about that guys, just moving you everywhere. See if I can get focused in on this material. You know what, I don't think I can. That's a pain. Okay, I'll zoom you back out for now. But, so yeah, basically the material of the keyboard here, like this black bit here, this is a black square here where the G510s, that lights up. There's also like a bluey material here. I'm not 100% sure if you can see, I don't think you can see that. But the blue material around here, actually has an anti-fingerprint coating, so you can put your fingers all over it and the fingerprints won't show up. See, this is where one of my problems with the Logitech on this keyboard design is, because around the screen up here it doesn't have that coating, so you can put fingerprints really easily over it, which is kind of stupid really. You've got this really nice anti-fingerprint coating that works perfectly, and you're not putting it all over, well not all over the keyboard, but the bit where your thumb's going to be, because you're pressing buttons here and stuff. So anyway, while we're over this side of the keyboard, we will actually zoom in a little bit, move you there. There we go. Zoom you in. Focus. Come on, camera. Thank you for focusing. As you can see, just in shot here is the backlighting key. You literally press that backlight on and off. No brightness controls on the keyboard. They're in the drivers, which I'll show you later. We have our media options. Now, this is a brilliant feature. I've just kicked the tripod. Sorry, guys. It's very simple. Just play and pause, stop, track forward. No, track backwards, track forward. You might a mute. No, that's a mute button there. Hit that. Boom. Speakers are just all muted on your computer. No sound will come out of it. Hit that again. Sound's back. And this is a plastic kind of scroll wheel with a rubber in the middle, so you can just scroll it up and down, and that will turn your audio on your computer and system up and down, which is a really nice feature. It's one of my most used features. So let's zoom you back out, move you over here. I just knocked you against my computer. I'll just move the keyboard, it's easier. And slightly tilt the camera down. Sorry about this camera work, guys. As you can see, we have G keys over here, over this side. See if I can actually just turn you... there we go. So here we have all the G keys. So there's 18 G keys here, guys. These are basically your macros. So this keyboard is mainly designed for people who play a lot of MMOs and need to go ahead and program all these keys to different things. So basically, if you don't know what macros are, or macro keys, basically these G keys, you can hit the macro record button here, hit a G key. So if I just hit G7, for example, and then I can type in anything on the keyboard. So if I just type ASD, then I hit macro record. If I press G7 now, in something like Word, that would go and type ASD. But if that was a move in a game, that would then go and do that move. So you'd be able to do ASD while only pressing one button, which is really helpful for MMO players especially, because you can be moving, and then you can have a few macros down here, and you can be hitting their macros with like another finger, your little finger or whatever, and you can be actually performing attacks or activating passive abilities, which is a nice feature. So there's the macro keys talked about. As I've said, there is a macro record button here. You just hit that and then you can go straight in. So if I try and move you back, try and zoom you in here actually. Focus. We have a gaming mode key. So if we just flick that across, I don't know how well you can actually see that then. Just move that, but you can. It's there. You literally just slide it across. It'll click. It'll light up. Oh god, sorry guys. It's like a little joystick. You hit that, and things like Windows Tab and Alt Tab and stuff will be disabled, so you don't accidentally hit them when you game and then lose and get killed and whatever. So here we have another feature of the keyboard, which is quite a good feature, but in my experience I found it doesn't work as well as actually using the audio inputs on your computer. But there are... I hope you'll be able to see this. Let's try and get it shot. Yeah, you can see that. There are line in and line outputs there. So for the guys that don't know what they are, that's basically where you plug in like headphones or speakers and your microphone. So if I put that back there also is a headphone mute and microphone mute buttons there. So if you've got stuff plugged in, you can just hit it and it'll mute. So now let's move on to the main feature of this keyboard. Let's just try and move you there. Now I'm not 100% sure why there's slight black marks there, but we'll deal with it. They're not actually on the keyboard itself. The screen's actually really good and nice. Let's try and focus. There we go. So here we are with the kind of widget type thing that's on this. So here, I don't think you can see it, but there is a button here and 4 buttons along the bottom for doing different things on this screen. So at the moment, I use it default as a clock because it's just really helpful to have the time there. So you're playing games, you're like, oh, what's the time? Because you could be tapping into a full screen game and you not know what the time is. So it's just there on your keyboard, which is really helpful. So it also has default profiles. These are actually games that it has actually detected in my Steam library that use macro keys and stuff. So you got Red Faction, GTA, Dota, TF2, GTA Magica, other stuff like that. It will just detect keys like that, and you just hit a button to lock it in. I'll use default profile for now. We've also got a countdown timer, so you literally press play. That will then count down to 5 minutes. Reset it, and you got your stopwatch, which you can use. So if I just pause that, X that off. And you've also got your news feeds. News, it's quite good. So you can skip through different news stories that are happening in the world right now. and if you're interested in stuff like your CPU and your RAM usage, it's all there. And now, there we go, back to the clock. Now this actually, screen works with things like, I've used it on Civ 5, so I can be playing it. I could hit a few of the buttons on the screen, go through the menus, and it will tell me like how much, what my top 3 cities are, the leaderboards, how much production I'm making, stuff like that. So it is actually really useful, and in Guild Wars I've used it before for like how many quests I've completed. It's just a really useful feature, and I think more keyboards should have quite good screens like that. I know Logitech do other keyboards with screens, and I do think you should go and check them out online. So now a little technical talk about the keyboard. So as I've covered, we've got 18 macro keys. We have the backlighting, we have the screen, we have the media controls, which are really useful. We have the surface materials. We also have 6-key anti-ghosting on this keyboard. So for those of you who don't know what that means, you can if I just went like that and pressed like, well, I obviously only pressed 4 then, but if I went like that and hit 6 keys, it would register all them keys rather than just registering like the first couple, like a normal keyboard. So this registers up to 6 keys, which is a really nice feature because you can be trying to move with 2 keys, throw grenades, switch weapons, do quite a lot of things at once in certain games. And it's just good to know that your keyboard is going to handle that well and not change. So according to their website, it also has a 2 millisecond response time. So you'll press the key and it'll be like done, 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 done. It's also quite a nice, quiet keyboard to actually type on. Like if I just quickly type, just be like, it's quite a quiet keyboard to type on. I've actually opened a load of my stuff on my computer, which I didn't mean to there. So that is much about the keyboard. No, that is the stuff that's on their website and actually about the keyboard. So I'm going to quickly go over to the drivers now and explain a bit more about what you can do in the software that you can have with this keyboard. So here we are with the Logitech gaming software, which you can download from their website. I will link it in the description. So as you can see here, there are their kind of main things flashing, like your macros and your screen, which is nice. So I think you can just click on them and it will go to your screen settings. So as you can see down here, it's showing you've got the Logitech G510s keyboard selected. Now there's a slight lag on this. But you can click onto your macro keys over here. It's very simple. It's like you can actually search for profiles or add more profiles, or you can make it search from yourself. So these are the ones that's detected as I showed you earlier. We've got TF2, Red Faction, stuff like that. So if I click on like GTA for example, these are all actions in the games. Like you can switch straight to your assault rifle, accept a call on your phone, and you can just click on these and drag them over to your G keys. Look, for example, I could drag my cinematic camera to G6. So when I'm playing GTA, I just quickly hit G6 or whatever on the keyboard, and that'll go straight to my cinematic camera. So default profile is just, I've got random stuff just set up. We've got Dota 2 profile, so you got like your abilities, your chat groups, middle click, stuff like that. Magica, we've got all your block keys. So in theory, you could change like your whole keyboard to just how you like it. You got Portal, so you got your Dark, Jesters, everything, and you get it. You know, your Team Fortress, Call a Medic, change class and stuff, which is really helpful. So let's switch back to the default profile. As you can see, you can switch between here. That will change your profiles. So now if we look at this, which is the screen, so you can actually show what's either running or what's on the next app. So here is your stuff that's automatically been set up. So things like Guild Wars 2 and Civ 5, if I'm playing them games, you can actually click through the options on the screen. It will tell you stuff like how much production you're making, how much food your empire's got. It will also show you some leaderboards, which is really nice. And that was all kind of installed by default as well, which is also really good because you don't want to go through installing stuff. So I actually just switched to, I'll just do macro 3 for now. You've got all these default colors, so this actually changes your keyboard as you click them, so you can see exactly what they're like. So if I just switch back to that blue, but you can also go like, you can change all of these, so you can set up as custom as you like, but these default ones are quite good actually. So yes, there is also a brightness thing here, so you can turn it up and down. Personally, I like it on max. It's just easier to see and stuff. So yeah, that's the lighting and how you change it. This is basically if you've bought another Logitech keyboard or have other things kind of like that, you can actually get your profiles and switch them out and change them. So we've got a settings tab, so here, so we've got just kind of general settings and information about quick macros and stuff. So let's cancel that. And we have a little information thing which is either lagging or opening stuff up. So here we go. Yeah, we've got like this kind of like a user type manual. You've got loads of stuff in here. So yeah, that is the Logitech G510s drivers. They're really simple to use, especially this is like the first kind of proper gaming keyboard I have actually used and owned. So yeah, they're really simple, really easy to use, and just generally good. They don't really have any flaws in this software whatsoever. You can download it straight off their website. It would have been nice if they included a CD in the box, just like for people who don't have the most stable internet, so they can actually go and download them straight away rather than having, you know, to go online and change it. Because I think defaultly the backlight is set to white. So yeah, if you want to change anything like that, you do need these drivers. So the keyboard does work without these drivers, but it is also really recommended that you do get these drivers. So yeah, they're the drivers, guys, and now let's flick back to the keyboard. So here we are, guys, back looking at the Logitech G510s gaming keyboard. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope that little look into the drivers shows you the actual kind of customization you can actually do with this keyboard. There is quite a lot, and what you can use it for. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you'd like what you see, please leave a like, and I will be sure to do more tech reviews of gaming, general related stuff, or just general techie stuff in general. So yeah. So leave a like if you've enjoyed, leave a comment if there's anything you want me to specifically go and review, or if there's anything I missed with this keyboard. You know, just kind of give me some constructive criticism, guys. And if you're not already, please subscribe, because you'll know when content goes out on the channel. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.